It is true, isn't it, that you were immortalised in a Saw Doctor song?
Oh, absolutely. It's a song that has gone all around the world. I had a very extraordinary meeting about that song on the island of Koh Samet off Thailand.
How big is that island now?
It's an island that is about 2/3 of the size of Inisheer.
It's small.
It is. But on that island there were a number of, you had a number of hippies, apart from myself, of course. I would be the respectable element on the island at the time. I was there with my daughter and her friend, and a young man came up to me, and he didn't believe my daughter when she told him that your man with the long white hair is, the old fella's name is Michael D. And Michael D. Higgins, and he immediately said that there was a Michael D. in a song he knew, and he had been at the Saw Doctors gig in San Francisco. That's the one. So he didn't believe that at all, so I kind of wrote out my name in several different ways, and we got proof of identity and that. And,
you would never think it could happen.
Yeah, he was going to go back and pass out in San Francisco on the strength of it. Yeah.
Listen, you're not a stranger to performing yourself. You performed with the Stunning in your time.
I did, yes. And I'm not responsible for the winding up after that either, but no, they were a wonderful band. I really admired the lyrics of their words, Steve and Joe. They were a wonderful, wonderful group. I did a gig with them, and I did a song called, a poem called Katie's Song, and another one, The Mountain, and The Mountain was on CD. That's simply because I think I stayed in the one spot with the one microphone for The Mountain, and it's recorded better.
And were you a minister at the time?
Oh, I was.
How did you manage to actually do the two?
Well, I remember a principal officer in the department saying to me immediately afterwards, Minister, that went very well, but I have to tell you, I was worried. It was regarded by, as I suppose, a high-risk activity. But mind you, there was a funnier side to it than that. I was going into the Thivark in the Arts Festival to do the two numbers, and most people thought I was breaking the queue, because the venue couldn't handle all the fans. And here was I, the car pulled up, and I got out, and I went in, and I had to say, but I'm actually doing something.
But don't you know who I am?
No, I didn't at all. I said, I'm doing I'm doing a poem. But they wouldn't believe me. They said, go on, we've heard it before. And then I was inside, and I did these two. That was with the Stunning, yes. But of course, then Leo is the most famous sociology graduate in the National University. And
he's wearing a big smile for that. Michael D. that's
yes.
Great to have you. And Michael D. of Rockin' in the Dáil fame. Now, the Dáil was not the only place made famous in Saw Doctors songs. Non-Irish people all over the world have also learnt a lot about the citizens and landmarks of Galway and Mayo. Take it away, boys.
Different kind of world. Heaven was a game of football before I ever kissed the girls. We used to go out driving, travel near and far, nearly every Sunday in my father's old Ford car. And he'd be pointing out the landmarks everywhere we go, through the twist and turn and winding roads of Galway and Mayo. Me mother would be in the front seat, children in the back. We'd be imagining Indians in the fields waiting to attack. And we'd be asking, are we nearly there? Wearing clothes that came in a parcel from America, the two of us the same. And he'd be pointing out the landmarks everywhere we go, through the twists and turn and winding roads of Galway and Mayo. Hup! stillness in the summer air, a sheepdog lying in the sun. 3 young girls with butterfly nets break into a run. Now the time flies by like always. I've got my own boy now, like cowboys in the old Corolla. We go and drive around. The land was let go lately, but I still take him out that way, and I show him where we cut the turf, or where we save the hay. And I'd be pointing out the landmarks everywhere we go, through the twist and turn and winding roads of Galway and Mayo, through the twist and turn and winding roads of Galway and Mayo, through the twist and turn and winding roads of Galway and Mayo. Hereford and Shrewd, Glencorrib, Cross and Corn, all of it to Galway and Mayo, Galway and Mayo.
Sit down, sit down, sit down. If you've just joined us, the Limelight tonight is on the Saw Doctors. After the break, this year's Perrier comedy winner, Tommy Tiernan, the Sam Maguire, and more from the boys from Tuam.